Hello everyone. First match of the day, AWCC up against Executive Gladiators. Executive Gladiators have decided to bowl first after winning the toss. In the commentary box for you now, it's Sahaf Mahmood. Oh, that's cleaned him up. What a delivery. First breakthrough for Executive Gladiators, and that's the wicket that they were looking for. That was too close to cut. Wanted to guide that one away towards third man, but on this occasion he only played on to his stumps. "25 for 1. Apologize for the technological problem early on in this match. We are live from City Club ground here in Mirpur. It's a lovely sunny morning here. This is of course the first of the 3 games of the day, and you are watching Bosundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League powered by ACE. Traditionally, the bowling first team gets the advantage most of the time in this venue by restricting a total and then chasing it down. We have seen so many games, almost all the games that we see are won by the team that bowls first. Last ball of the 5th coming up. An appeal. I reckon that was drifting down leg. Leg by signaled. So Ripon Hussain is yet to get himself off the mark. After 5 overs, it's 26 for 1. And for the next 5 overs, there will be a change in the comment box. It's gonna be Mr. Prantor. Yeah.
Thank you, Saf, for handing me the mic for the next few overs. It's 26 for 1 after 5. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club has started well so far. Oh, beautifully bowled. What a delivery from Alauddin Rani. It was right there at the middle of the stump and breaks it totally, piercing the defense of the batter. And the second one down for AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. I was just praising about them having a good start, having a moderate start, but that moderate start just converted into a not very good start at this moment, at least. Second one down inside the 6th over. New man comes in, Milan. What a way to welcome me, Alauddin Rani. Anything just piercing the defense of the batter, breaks the stamp, and that's the sound of shattering. Most eye-soothing scenario in world cricket or in any form of cricket. The sound of the stump with the symphony with the ball always makes something. Oh, again, kind of another result. Almost had the second one in this over. Good block by the new man, Shakiluddin Milan. A gentle drive towards that long on region for another run to be added to AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club's tally. Good channel maintained by Alauddin Roni. Though a single been taken, and it's a good start with the ball for Executive Gladiators. The pitch obviously have something to offer to the bowlers. Wide outside off. Could have been a wide. Well bowled, definitely, by Alauddin Roni. He was noticing that Shakiluddin Milan just shuffling across, following him, and Alauddin Roni did the same. Again, cut it well. Fielder is there. Oh my God. It's a mess up. It's a complete mess up. Resulted in a boundary. And the finish of the sixth one. It's 32 for 2 at this moment. Last ball boundary, and that last ball boundary just made the last over a bit expensive, but well, they won't mind that because they have got a wicket. That's the most important thing. 32 for 2. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. Oh, bowled very well, very well. Mix up with pace. Slow off cutter. It was very difficult to pick it up from there. Kind of a close body line bowling. And Shafeed Nosher couldn't find his way properly, and a similar kind of bowling. Good bowling from Murad. Targeting the body line of the batters. Mixing up his pace with that scramble seam. Every time it seems a bit tricky, a bit tough to face. Just increased his pace a bit and guided it well. Milan for another single. Beg your pardon, Nosher, yes. And they are very much attentive to rotate the strike. And they need to do that because 2 wickets down. That's a brilliant shot. Well played. Straight like an arrow. One bounce into the fence. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club on a roll. To increase the run rate a bit. Good shot. Last ball of the over. Just flicked it right towards backward square for another single to finish things off. 7 gone. It's 40 for 2. Eighth over starting on. Faisal Ahmed, the new bowler, comes in. Shuffles it well and pulls it well for a single. And they haven't changed their approach yet. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. They are playing the shots. They're having a good outing with singles and doubles and with the boundaries also. Oh, tried that same shot, but a bit of off balance. Shafeed Nausher. Misses it completely. And Faisal Ahmed from the very first ball, just focusing on increasing the pace a bit, trying to bowl that stump to stump line. Good thing for a bowler. Full toss, finds the gap and finds the gap very well for a boundary. What a shot it was. It was sheer timing. Picks the gap early, has his eye on the ball and on the gap, and places it beautifully for a boundary. Good shot, Shafeed Nausher. Moves on to 17 now. Cut it well and cuts it fine enough for the second boundary of the over. Back-to-back one for Shafeed Nausher. Trumped Faisal Ahmed with that late move. Didn't show that movement early, and that's the key thing of late cut. And he cut it very, very fine. Waited till the last moment. Final ball. Drives it well. Challenge for the fielder. Gets it well at last. So 50 comes up, 50 for 2 after 8. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. A balanced start of bat and ball. It's 50 for 2 after 8. So after 40 deliveries, they have scored 50, but AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club just lost 2 important wickets. Straight, tried that straight shot and just got a bounce, a bumped one. Just for a moment, it seemed that he got that edge. Again, another full toss and another pickup shot for a 6. Yes, the signal comes in. Brilliant shot, brilliant play. Picks it up early and picks it up fine. They have been targeting that mid-wicket to cow corner zone, and they have been targeting it very, very well. Both the batters know exactly where the fielders are, and they have been finding the gap very well. Quicker one from Murshidul Rashid. A nice weather to play cricket, though. We're here at Mirpur at City Club ground. Hits the deck hard. Murshidul Rashid stops a bit, talking about the ball, and just an adjustment meant to be made. And that's the exact thing they're doing very well. Singles and doubles and flurry of shots. Lofted high up in the air, out of the park for a 6. What a way to finish the 9th. It's 64 for 2. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. And here's the batting card. Shafeed Nausher, 35 from 19. Blistering innings going on for him, for sure. Alongside Shakiluddin Milan, 8 ball, 13. Now the balance start seeming to move a bit upright for AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. A bit stoppage of drinks. Yes, it's hot and humid out here in Dhaka, along throughout the country. It's a heat wave going on, but at the morning time, till now, it's a bit breezy. Again, hits the deck hard. Stops a bit, a sloppy fielding from the fielder down there, the sweeper cover. Not a very good outing with fielding so far for executive Gladiators. Oni Khan misses his line and length totally. Results in a wide. I was talking about not so good fielding from executive Gladiators, and that's been out of their way of taking wickets or stopping runs. Oh, not a good bowling. Pulls it well and pulls it away. Out of the park again. Just a bounce before the fence. Oh my gosh, that was a gift. That was totally a gift for the batter. Had enough time to adjust his power and placement, and placed it well to a stopper pull. And they have been targeting that V zone for the boundaries and over boundaries. Good strategy. Oh, pulls it well again. Challenge for the fielder. Couple of bounces. Well fielded. Another run to the tally. Last 2 balls of this over. Oh my God. Totally a mess up with his line and length. Going on wrong direction, Oni Khan. Becomes a bit costly. 10 runs given away. It's the second wide in this over. So 3 runs added. Lofted pull. Straight it was. Fielder gets enough chance to be placed well to stop the ball. 10 gone. Half the way it is. It's 75 for 1. 75 for 2, in fact. Here's the projected score at this rate. It's 155. And AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club must be eyeing a bit more than that. At least 170 on board. In that case, you will feel safe a bit. Time to change in voice. Sahaf will be joining the comm box within a while.
Well, the commentary has changed, and so does the bowling end. They added 49 runs on the board. Big shot again. Is it big enough? It is. 6 runs. From the bat of Milan. And what a partnership this is turning out to be between these two. This pair added 55 runs. The score was 26 for 2 at one stage after 5.1 overs. And what a fight back this is. Shafid Nausher, one of the openers. He scored 41 of 22 deliveries. He's still there in the crease. He's looking very powerful out there. 9 runs short of his half century. Alongside Shakiluddin Milan, 24 of 12 deliveries. 200 is his strike rate. And turning out to be a very impactful partnership in this innings for AWCC, and certainly not too satisfying for executive Gladiators. A single to begin. In fact, a single after a 6. So 7 of the first 2 deliveries already. We'll get another single. Executive Gladiators have won the toss and decided to bowl first. They have got a couple of early breakthroughs. Now they are looking forward to break this partnership as well. They played their last game 5 days ago up against Mavi Limited, where they had to chase down 233 runs on the board. Certainly not too good with the ball. That's high. Has it got enough? You betcha. Plenty of that. 6 more runs for Milan. And both the batters are looking so comfortable out there in the middle. In a very good touch. And as once again, he muscles that. It wasn't really in the slot. It's never easy hitting 6 against those sort of deliveries. He got the elevation and got the distance. Quick single taken. Big over. And oh, what's happening there? There's an overthrow. So gifting away more runs. 16 of this over. It's 9. So talking about the previous game, Executive Gladiators, after having a bizarre defeat in the previous game, they must be looking for a strong fight back in today's match. Quicker one, short one as well from Faisal Ahmed. It's his second over. He was expensive in his first over as well. where he gave away 10 runs. That's cut away for a single. AWCC played their previous game here in the LMS back in 22nd of February. They played that against Cricket Magnet, where they were able to score 186 runs on the board. So they've got a good, strong batting lineup. Oh, that's put away, and put away for 4. Easy as you like. That's not good bowling. Easy pickings for the batter, Shafid Naushir. He's now moved on to 47 of 25 balls. What an innings this is turning out to be. He'll get another single and get himself to 48, but no. Well, hang on. There is again an overthrow, and certainly not good for Executive Gladiators. Only 1 run short now of his half century. He has to wait longer. After 12, it's 99 for 2. As we can see here, so many bowlers have been introduced. 6 bowlers have already been introduced. It's just a 12th over. We have seen so many bowling changes right from the start of this innings. Even we have seen a bowling change in the very 3rd over. So Executive Gladiators, they're trying everything. They are trying their best to get back into this game, to fight back. They have done it successfully in the earlier part of the innings, where they managed to get 2 consecutive wickets. Just to remind you once again, after 5.1 overs, AWCC, there were 26 on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Now they are building up a great partnership. Shakiluddin Milon is now on strike, 34 of 16 deliveries. The partnership will be carrying on as Shafid Naushir is still on 49. Poor delivery, and that's been put away. Absolutely gifting away runs. We're gonna have to wait for the signal. Yes, that has gone all the way for a maximum. Absolutely gifting away runs. Not good bowling at all. Bowler is under pressure straight away. It was shorter one. The batter, all he needed to do was just swivel around. No man in the deep, no risk at all. $100 on the board now, 105 for 2 after 12.1 overs. Quick single taken. Shafiq Naushir will be on strike on 49. Shafiq Naushir. Oh, what kind of delivery is this? Well, it has been signaled a no ball, and probably the bowler was looking for some kind of innovation. He was probably looking for a bouncer one, but on this occasion the ball has bounced twice, and for this reason it's a no ball. And with this no ball, it's 50 for Shafiq Naushir as per the rules of LMS. Most of the extra deliveries are counted as runs for the batter, for which the batters can get massive amount of strike rate And with this no ball, Shafiq Naushir moves on to 50 of 28 deliveries. We have seen some wonderful strikes from him. An absolute fearless batting display, and he has been phenomenal as an opener right from the start of this innings. And Executive Gladiators, despite not getting another wicket, they will probably look for a fight back, as there will be another new batter in the crease. There will again be some sort of challenges for the batters. They need to build up the connections, and overall 8 more overs left to be played. So new batter in. He'll be facing his first delivery. It's a no ball, so it should be a free hit. What a time to get into this crease. Hits big, and he has got plenty of that. 6 runs. Well, that's the start you would want as a batter. Starting off with a free hit. Doesn't matter where you play, unless you get run out. It's fine. And he has capitalized this opportunity 100%. 6 of the first delivery. Turning out to be another very bad over for Rani Khan. Already 14 runs conceded. And if the bowling side keep on doing like that, who knows, even 200 is possible. Apparently a new ball has arrived. And Rani Khan, he has got 2 more deliveries left in this over. Ahmadur Rahman Ahmed is the new batter who replaced the half centurion. That's nicely played, but straight to the man for a single. $15 of this over already. Something is needed to be changed here for the bowling side. Something to bring back the momentum, at least restricting the run rate as much as possible. An easy push for a single to finish off the 13th over. 16 runs of it. It's 115 for 2. We got a change in the bowling, and as I've mentioned earlier in the day, this is the first of the 3 games of the day. The next match will be held between Cricket Hawker and Dhaka Indians, which is supposed to be started at 11 a.m. Morshidur Rashid comes back. Good delivery to start off, right in the block hole. Quicker one as well. Spinners can follow this strategy, maintaining the stump corridor or bowling outside the off stump with great pace. This time he gets straight back past the bowler. And oops! In the end, he couldn't hold on. 4 runs. He almost a very good effort. He did everything, but he took a little bit longer to look back. So 4 more runs to Milan. He's on 46 now of 22 deliveries. Another amazing innings this is turning out to be. Goes straight. This time he'll find the man. He does well. Five of this over. We have got 1 more delivery left. Hits that one very hard. Long off. We'll stop that. 6 of this over. Slightly better one for executive. And as you can see that the projected score, it already shows 175 on the board. And if these 2 batters carry on with healthy strike rate, it can go slightly further. 121 for 2. As I've mentioned earlier that the second match will be held between Dhaka Indians and Cricket Hawker. The third match at 1:30 p.m. will be held between Tech Republic against Shertrip. Went on his knees towards leg side. Single to start off the 15th. Goes big. How big is he? Oh boy, another 6. And with that 6, Shakiluddin Milan gets to his half century. 53 of 24 deliveries. Another mighty innings from another AWCC batter. A very well compiled half century. And he receives appreciation from his teammates. There will be another new batter in the crease, so 2 new batters. Can it bring something for the executive Gladiators? We'll be able to find out. Two not out half centurions are there in the dugout as Shahnur Srijan is there in the crease. Will be facing his first delivery. And his intentions are clear. Inside edge, quick single taken. Looking for big shots in every single deliveries. Shuffles across, goes straight down the ground, and no one is catching that. 4 runs. So turning out to be another expensive over. That's well bowled. Yorker length. He won't get a single on that one. After 15, it's 133 for 2. And for the last 5 overs, Mr. Prantor will be there in the comment box.
Thank you, Sahaf. The final slogs are coming up. It's 15 gone, 133 for 2. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club is very much pumped up with all their wickets in hand, maintaining a good net run rate going on. And it's a beautiful City Club ground here at Mirpur, where we are for the last man stands Bangladesh. First match of the day in between AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club and Executive Gladiators, where AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club starts very well. With full of enthusiasm. They have been battered very well. They will be eyeing 180 plus, as I was talking about 170 a few overs before, but seems to be a bit more from there. Expected one from AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club, a very strong side in front of Executive Gladiators. Full power of batting still left for them. And here comes Nazir Hussain for his third over. Pretty much impressive. Shuffles and shuffles well. Tries that big shot, but finally plays that grounded for only a single. So Mohammad Ahmidur Rahman Ahmed needs to take the charge from here. 13 of 6. Alongside Shanur Srijan. Oh, sudden bounce. Good change of length for Nazir Hussain. Only a single been taken from there. Shuffles a lot, though, but couldn't time it well. Had that underage of the bat. So they will be throwing their bat in each and every delivery. They will try to go big from here. And that's the free license to them, because wickets in hand, handy amount of overs left. Straight and arrow. High up in the air but falls on the no man's land. Lucky for the batter. And that's the free flow of batting. That's a big opportunity for AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. And in the other hand, Executive Gladiators needs to take wickets. Proper looking shot. Only for a single though. They were eyeing for the second one. Nazir Hussain still maintaining a good figure. 3 overs down for him. Only 8 runs and a wicket. 137 for 2. AWCC after 16. Faisal Ahmed with the ball. Bit of costly. Drives it well for a single. They are going hard and they will be going hard to each of the bowlers. They'll take a part. They have the huge opportunity to go big in every ball. So far, it's been grounded for these two batters. After those few loose shots, they're very lucky of not giving away wickets to those. So it's kind of a stoppage for executive Gladiators. Wide outside off, drags it. And that's the perfect strategy for Faisal Ahmed to bowl wide. Not that much foot movement from the batter. So that's the opportunity to Faisal Ahmed to pull things back. Lots of shuffling. Hoping for some big shots though. Very good over so far. 3 singles and a dot. Needs to finish well. Again, just misses its chance to hit big. Only a single more to finish the 17th. It's 1 for 1 for 2. And here's the projected scores. At this rate 165, but they will be definitely eyeing more than that. Minimum 170 plus from here. That will post a handsome threat to executive Gladiators while chasing on. It's a very tiring day so far. Sheer sunshine and the heat waves going on. So it will be a difficult task to bat after this 20 overs of bowling and fielding for executive Gladiators. So they need to shift the gears early. Need to have some wickets, 2 to 3 in an over or within 2 overs. Medium pace, and they have been targeting that cow corner to mid-wicket region for the vacant zone, and the bowlers doing the thing right. Not giving away that much weight except Faisal in the previous over, but that also resulted good. And from Murad, close body line, and that's picked up well. And picked it away for the ground for a 6. Oh, that's a cool wind now. Blown for AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. The scoreboard has got a bit edge from there. 6 after a while. But so far so good in this over. He had been maintaining that line following the batter, but just falls short. Brilliantly bowled, block hole. No room for the batter. Those are needed badly need to focus not only blocking those runs but also taking wickets. A big hop there for the batter. Tries that big shot. Had an edge. Good foot movement. A bit remembering of footballs. Oh my God, run out chance. That's been a trumped moment for the fielding side by the batters. And finally 2 more runs instead of 1 been taken. Disappointment for the bowler. 150 crossed. It's 151 for 2 after 18. Last 2 overs left. Nazir need to finish this over well. Single from the very first ball. Ahmedur Rahman Ahmed moves on to 25 from 13. Shahanur Srijan now needs to shift the gear and needs to shift the gear fast. But Nazir, my boy, bowling very well. Tight spell of bowling so far. They have been shuffling a lot. But here is the sheer skill from the bowler. He's not getting out of his line and length. He has been very focused with his line, with that stump to stump line corridor. Maintained well. Same time, but this time it's a flash. Flash of the shot. Traceable it towards the fence. An eye-catching shot from Hamidur Rahman Ahmed. He has been down there for a while. Knows the field positions very well. Knows the lengths well of the bowlers. And knows the pitch well. 2 or 1. Single been taken. And the next one has been compromised by the very lightning fast fielding from the fielder down there at the cover. Last ball of the 19th. Only a boundary and should be only a single to finish things off. A brilliant spell of bowling from Nazir Hussain. 4 for him. Total 4 overs. So 16 runs given away for that wicket. But a very economical spell comes to an end. 19 gone. Final over left in this match. 159 for 2. AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. Bit of change in the fielding, some adjustment for the last over, and the adjustment is going on for the batter. High up in the air, 1 bounce, and finally beats the fielder. Oh, kind of a tough chance for the fielder down there at the cow corner. And a boundary to start the proceedings of the final over by Shahanur Srijan. Shuffled very well. Used his crease well. Knew exactly the bowler's line and length, and picked up beautifully. A bit of squarish adjustment for the fielder down there at the cow corner to mid-wicket region now. Another shuffle, another big shuffle. Misses it. Well bowled by Alauddin Roni. Mixed his pace and mixed it very well. Another single. Straight up in the air, high and higher, out of the park for a 6. That's a statement shot of what is happening in this over and what will be happening in the last ball of this 20th over. Oh my God, that's a shot. That's a statement shot from Ahmedur Rahman Ahmed. Last ball of the over. Shuffling a lot. Straight. And one bounce. 4 runs to finish the 20th over. 170 plus now. They have finished to 174 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's a bulldozer performance with the bat for AMIN WeeKend Cricket Club. Demolished each and every bowlers and demolished them with their confidence to finish a bit. Flurry of boundaries and over boundaries throughout the innings. And lastly, it will be a mammoth total to chase down by executive Gladiators. So the target will be 175 from 100 deliveries in this first match of Last Man Stands, Bangladesh. We'll be coming back shortly with the run chase. Till then, stick with us.
Welcome back, folks. The first of the three games of the day, AWCC up against Executive Gladiators. The players and the umpires are making their way into the middle as we are getting all set for the start of the second innings. First innings in a nutshell. Executive Gladiators won the toss, decided to have a ball first. They had a good start. They were keeping the batters under pressure, and at one stage, they lost two early wickets. At one stage, the score was 26 for 2, and then the batters pulled up a massive comeback. An impressive counter-attack show which helped them reach 170 plus on the board, 174 for 2. They didn't lose a single wicket. After 6 overs, now Executive Gladiators, in order to win this match, they need to chase down 175. Definitely not a very straightforward target to chase. They need a good start. Murad Hussain Azad and Tanjim Saif are the openers in the middle. Shahnur Srijan is here with the ball. 4-2 setup. Driven. And that's driven well. 4 runs. Good start for Executive Gladiators. That was overpitched from Shahnur Srijan and very well driven by Murad Hussain Azad. That was in the gap. So despite putting 4 fielders in the offside region, that raced away for 4. Nicely cut that one on this occasion. A single added to the scorecard. Definitely the batters will be looking forward to have a good start with healthy run rate. In addition, they have to make sure that they don't lose too many wickets. They have to make sure that they do keep wickets in hand. A short pitch delivery on this occasion, nicely played by Tanjim Saif to get himself off the mark of the very first delivery. Nicely cut and well fielded in the deep. In so many matches here in this venue, we have seen batters scoring 120, 130 odd runs on the board, which get chased so easily, keeping 5 or more overs in hand. Based on that, it can be anybody's game. Swing and a miss. So dot to finish off the first over, 7 for none. Spinner has been brought straight away. Pace from one end and spin from the other. It's Shakiluddin Milon, one of the half-centurions of the day. He's into the attack. Cut away and cut away for 4. Second boundary for Murad Hussain Azad. And just like the previous over, he has started off this over with a boundary as well. Looked for an innovation. The batter was asking for a wide, but I reckon he shuffled too much across Ooh, cheeky kind of shot. A single taken. He has to re-bowl that one again. First wide of the innings. Oh, that's well bowled. Again, wanted to slap that one towards deep point. Swing and a miss. 6 of this over so far. Last ball of the second. Once again, no connection on that one. 2 overs completed, 13 for none. It's a hot, humid day here in Mirpur, and generally in this kind of weather, after winning the toss, the captains do generally decide to bat first, because after doing all the hard work for 20 overs, it gets a little bit tenuous to do responsibilities with the bat when chasing. Third over is about to start off. Shahrnur Srijan. Changes in the field, we can see that extra cover inside the circle, trying to restrict them from taking a single. The fielding setup is kind of aggressive against Tanjim Saif, not letting him to get momentum early on in the innings. Oh, nicely played, but straight to the man at deep third. Should just be a single. Chasing a big target, they need to make sure that they carry on with a stable run rate, and also they have to make sure that they don't lose early wickets in order to make sure that they have enough power coming up to chase this long target. Down the leg side, should be a wide. It is a wide. Dust went up, but that has landed safely. Thanks to the rules of LMS, players do not generally stay inside the 30-yard circle, so that has landed safely enough. Ooh, nicely played. That's in the gap. Will it go for 4? It does. Clever batting from Murad Hossain Azad. Another 4 to his name. He's on 17 of 9 deliveries. After 3, it's 22 for none. Shakiluddin Milan comes back. Nicely played for a single. slapped. Should just be a single though. Last man stands. It's a different form of playing cricket. Started back in 2005 in England. Now it is played across 30 countries in over 100 venues. Nicely bowled. And we all know the South African legend, A.B. de Villiers. He is the brand ambassador of this event. It has gained so much popularity across the globe, and certainly the most well practiced amateur level cricket around the globe. Turning out to be a good over from Shakaluddin Milon. He has been very much economical as well. Only 9 runs, last ball of his second over. After leading from the front with the bat, he has got some responsibilities with the ball as well. Single to finish off the 4th over. It's 26 for none. Four overs completed. We have got a new bowler. It's MD Shakhawatul Islam. And from AWCC's point of view, all they need to do is just make sure that they don't give away too many runs. Edged! Another cheeky kind of shot is what he attempted. The keeper made a desperate dive, but it was almost like a goalkeeper saving a penalty. He wasn't expecting the ball to have an outside edge, but it was. The batter, I'm afraid, Murad Hossain Azad, is not wearing a helmet first of all. And also he's looking for some dangerous kind of shots. He gets lucky on that occasion, 4 runs. His 4th boundary. Wanted to cut that one away on this occasion. It was too close to cut the last delivery. That's good bowling. In this format of the game, the bowlers are not allowed to have a longer run-up, so bowlers cannot generate too much pace. But he has been exceptional, generating quite a lot of pace. Yes, that's very well bowled. Turning out to be a very good over. Just 4 from it. Boundary of the very first delivery and then wonderful comeback. Even the boundary was a lucky one. That's Apish, but safe and very well fielded. That's very well done. That was going like a flash. In the end, just 5 of this over. After 5 is 31 for no loss. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where things started to go really interesting. After 5 overs, AWCC were 26 for 1. An executive of 31 for none. They haven't lost a wicket yet, but let's see where things go. So 5 overs have been completed, and for the next 5 overs there will be a change in the comm box. I request Mr. Prantor.
celebrated with that boundary, with that unconventional scoop. What a way to welcome me in at the com box. A cheeky shot, in fact, but it was enough. It was really very enough of having boundary. 36 on board now. All the wickets in hand for executive Gladiators. Brilliantly bowled. Check back in. A decent start by the Gladiators. Flicks it well for only a single now. They need boundaries. They need boundaries really very fast and frequent. Only 2 boundaries been scored in last 20 or 10 balls. In fact, beg your pardon. Last ball. Oh, Haronic, yes it is. Given. And the first scalp. Executive Gladiators lost a wicket at a very inappropriate time. They need to build that partnership and needed to just going on and on. Saddam Hussain with that first wicket gives away only 6 runs but takes that important one. After 6, it's 37 for 1, the Gladiators. Lost his direction, Shakiluddin Milon. Oh, lost his grip completely. Complete loss of that grip. Shakiluddin Milon. Not a good start. So 2 wides, 3 runs been added. Good shot. Nice looking shot. Up in the air, out of the park for a 6. This is something, a biggie. That's a brilliant shot. Down on his knees and hopped it over out of the park. They have been very, very economical, the AMIN Weekend Cricket Club's bowlers so far. Again an ambitious full toss. Wide been given? Yes, it is. A bit of discussions between the keeper and the umpire. Nicely played, only a single been taken now. Now the equation is seeming a bit tricky here for both the teams. Yes, Executive Gladiators, they have lost a wicket. They have started slow, but they have started growing and growing up. Cuts it well, but protection is there for only a single. It's 7 gone now, 52 for 1, the Gladiators. It's even Stevens at this moment at least, as AMIN Weekend Cricket Club needs to take wickets and at the same time needs to just give a stoppage to this run flow. Way outside off, drags it, but drags it not convincingly. Only a single, so that's the reason they might lag behind. That was a loosener and they had to connect that well and utilize that well for at least a boundary, but it wasn't possible from there. It's maintaining a close bodyline bowling, Saddam Hussein, and for that exact reason they are not been able to free their arms. It's a good over so far, only 4 singles. Again drags it from that outside off towards that mid-wicket region. Good fielding, good fielding. Could have been a mess, but finally controlled well by both the fielders. They're trying that sweep shot very often, and then they are trying to utilize that V zone to the straight or that mid-wicket zone where the cover and extra cover is fully vacant. So another over's down and dusted, 8 gone, it's 57 for 1, Executive Gladiators. Kind an adjustment for Khairul Bashar Masood before delivering it. Cuts it from the lower end. Yeah, this game is going on to that mouth-watering contest where anything can be possible. And yes, the Executive Gladiators does have that batting firepower to chase that 175 down. Still a very tough way from here. 59 balls remain, 117 to score. They need those flurry of runs, flurry of boundaries and over boundaries, and they need to have those early. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Quicker armour it was from Khairul Bashar Masood. Brilliant left arm spin, creating an angle. For that reason, the batters have to go back-footed, and they are getting trapped high in the air. Catch it, the call, but it will fall safe. Couple of bounces, and that has been the story so far. They are trying those big shots, but they are not getting those. Again, brilliantly bowled. A sudden bounce ensured that inability to cut that ball high or hard. Totally misjudges that. Last ball. Keeps it low and keeps it fine for only a single. So brilliant over comes to an end for Khairul. Only 3 runs given away. 9 gone, 60 for 1. Played well for only a single though. Yes, you could hear the sound of the metro rail just passing by. It's a beautiful stadium, beautiful ground, in fact, to play cricket and to see those wides. See those extra runs. Shakiluddin Milan just struggling a bit with his line and length. Again asking for a wide and given away. So 2 wides in a row. So 3 runs will be added with the ball being marked. He has been waiting and waiting. Almost another wide, almost. That's the strategy from him. Just getting the ball away from the batter. Posting a bit width. Oh, down there at the leg. It's going towards the boundary. Who will win the race? Oh, finally. A good fielding. A very good fielding. Saves the single. At least. Yes. 3 key runs been added. It's a long chase for the keeper. And it's kind of assistance from the umpire in this humid weather. Just coming down the track, trying something different, but not happening it is. 10 gone, half the way, it's 65 for 1. And for the next few overs, I would like to welcome Sahaf with the mic.
We are halfway through. 10 overs have been bowled. It's 65 for 1. The bowling end has been changed and full marks to the bowling side. They have been phenomenal with the ball. They are restricting the run rate, which is ideal for them right from the start of this innings. They're defending a big total of 175 runs. Still 110 required of just 50 deliveries. So it's creating a lot of pressure to the batters. They have lost only 1 wicket though. Slower delivery, no timing on that. Tanjim Saif is the second opener, still in the middle, 30 of 28 deliveries. Certainly he needs to accelerate the way he's scoring. Top edge, no one is under it. The ball is running away. They are coming back for the second. and they got that comfortably. Hazard was looking good with the bat. As soon as he went down, Executive Gladiators then still are struggling to keep the scoreboard ticking. Singles and doubles are not enough. He'll get a single on this delivery. It's getting harder for them. And definitely, particularly in a 100 ball tournament, 175 chasing down is never easy. Using his feet, edged just away from the keeper. Last ball of the 11th coming up. Again, no timing on that. Catches the call this time. That's very well taken. And is there a double play? Yes, it is. So 2 wickets in one delivery. This is called the double play. Very well taken by the keeper. He had to run towards his back. And as we can see, both the batters are departing. Oni Khan and Tanjim. So there will be two new batters in the crease. And it's getting more harder now. It's getting really harder for Executive Gladiators. After 11, it's 70 for 3. So we got two new openers, two new batters in the middle. It's Nazir Hussain and Alauddin Rani. And Shahnur Srijan is here back with the ball. Three setup. There is no deep fine leg in position. Deep square leg, cowl corner, long on, long off, deep point, and a third man in position. Left-hander into the strike now. Wanted to cut that one away, but that came back in. Too close to cut in the end. So the batters have to resettle now once again. There was a good partnership building up. But all on a sudden, 2 wickets in one delivery. Welcome to last man stands cricket. Shuffles and pulls away. No timing on that. A single added to the scorecard. Alauddin Rani is the another new batter, will be facing his first delivery. An appeal for caught behind. The finger hasn't gone up. Well. That was a very big appeal from the bowler, the keeper, for caught behind. It looked like he was beaten by pace. That's great bowling from Srijan and good bowling change as well, bringing back the seamer. Both the batters are under tremendous pressure. A single added. Hooked away. And one bounce for four. That's a really brave shot from Nasir Hussain early on in the innings. Good bowling from Shahnur Srijan, but he took the risk and goes for that one. 12 overs have been bowled, 76 for 3. Khairul Bashar Masood comes back into the attack and it's getting beyond reach now. 99 required of 40 deliveries. The batters cannot afford to just defend those deliveries. They have to take singles at least and hit boundaries in every single balls. Dot deliveries are never enough. Quicker one from Masood. Edged, and that's gonna run away for 4. So lucky boundary for Nazir Hussain. He gets his second boundary, moves on to 9 of 4 deliveries. Lucky boundary, but they'll take it. Last man stands. This 100 ball format doesn't let the batters have enough time to get settled into the crease. Bowled him. Wonderful comeback, wonderful fight back from Khairul Bashar Masood. And Nazir, after scoring 2 boundaries, he has to depart. And trouble continues for executive Gladiators. It's 81 for 4. The match is getting out of their hand at this point. Yasin Sheikh is the new batter. Solidly behind that. Hasn't got himself off the mark yet. 13 overs completed, 81 for 4. Seven more overs left to be bowled. Single for Alauddin Rani. We've got 2 more matches today. Next match is going to be held between Cricket Hawker and Dhaka Indians. He'll get another single. The third match is going to be held between Tech Republic and Sharetrip. Appeal for caught behind and given. He's gone. Looked for the sweep shot. But only he was able to get a bottom edge on that one. And that's a very well judged catch taken by the wicketkeeper. Executive Gladiators, their misery continues as they lose another one. It's 83 for 5. Brilliantly bowled and turning out to be a very good spell for Saddam Hussain. 3.4 overs, 3 for 18. He's finishing off his spell early, but what a spell this is. Ooh, almost the 4th one. But on this occasion, he hits that one very hard, does Murshidul Rashid. Gets a 4. 14 overs completed. It's 87 for 5. And as you can see in the scorecard, that 88 more runs required of 30 deliveries. Certainly out of reach with only 3 more wickets in hand. And at this point, I guess Executive Gladiators, they're not even hoping for a miracle. They're taking a drinks break at this moment. Oh, that's nicely slapped in the gap. 4 runs. Good shot from Yasir Sheikh. Finds the gap with precision. And are they looking to fight back? There is a gap between deep point and deep third. On this occasion, there is a thickish outside edge. Landed safely, went towards deep third for a single. And with only 28 deliveries left, it's getting nearly impossible. Goes straight. The bowler wanted to stop that one using his feet, but that wasn't really needed also. Man in the deep, he won't get more than a single. Goes straight down the ground for a single. After 15, it's 95 for 5, and for the last 5 overs, if it is played, then there will be Mr. Prantor.